Welcome to Mythic Journeys. This is our next session in the actual play of Knights of Payne Town, a City of Mist adventure. It's a noir urban fantasy sort of game, and we also have Archie, the RPG archivist, with us, um, who will be there for our players, uh, actively able to dredge up what are we doing again? And wait, who was that NPC? My dad has a name, right? What's my dad's name? Uh, but yeah, so that is going to be here. We are back with the first case of season 2, and Jacob has a recap for us for the voiceover monologue. Uh, who is Jacob though? Let's do some introductions. So my name is Morgan. I'm the master of ceremonies. To my right, we got Jacob.
Everyone, I'm Jacob. I'm playing Aiden, a freshman college student with the Myth of the Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah, relatively new. Just found out about this for the second time. He's forgotten about the first time and all that stuff. Uh, like 2, 3 days ago. Um, along with Rob's character.
Yep, Rob, I play Elias with the also college student, but third year with the church. Blah, blah, blah. I can talk, I promise. Mythos of the Living Grimoire.
Yeah, you're done with all the freshman nonsense. Pfft, done with that. Uh, all about the extra intense studies that come with being a third year rift and books flying around the library at your command. Next to Elias, we've got Jonathan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan. I'm playing Dr. Rena Spanos with the mythos of the goddess Hygeia.
Yeah, we have just learned a little more about your connection to Hygeia with your snake. Sort of familiar, I guess. We learned that Hygeia has ensured that the Anthemos will float.
I'm not even 100% sure that I'm not the sidekick to Anthemos, so...
Quite possibly. The two of you both realized the other could communicate with each other at the same time. Back in your science lab. And next to Dr. Rena Spanos, we've got Ella.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ella, and I am playing Evie Harrow. Her mythos is the Library of Alexandria.
Yeah. I think we even got a little falling down library icon around here somewhere. But seeing as Elias works in a library, and there's a city library and a historical society full of books, we got lots of book icons all over the place.
Evie approves. More books, more better.
Okay, and so we left off last session, everyone having gone to the CP Community Center and the pool, found some candy wrappers on the way, went back to the lab, and Dr. Spanos destroyed all of the candy residue that you had without doing any good science.
Yep, forgot about burning tags.
I mean, that is science. That you science is not always success and finding out that like what you tried worked. Sometimes you find out that what you tried didn't work, or yeah, there's just not enough evidence yet to make a determination one way or another. That's what science is. And sometimes you find out that like what you did is totally effective with something else that you never expected. But
Yeah, peanut
let's
butter.
see. Uh, there we go. Um, so that is a little brief little overview of who everyone is. But Jacob, take it away with the voiceover monologue from Aiden.
Last time, it's been a weird couple of days. Woke up, my alarm clock was on fire, threw that across the room, and I had to put that out. Then met up with a number of people in the library. It's all weird. Apparently, we all have some weird, unique abilities. And then we found out that some people had gone missing, and one of them, they came back and they don't remember going missing, but also they seem to be different after I've gone missing. So people wanted to investigate and try to go talk to people who may have seen him gone missing. And why are, even now I'm in college and still the goth kids from high school are scary at the coffee shop? Can't deal with them. So that was a failure. Went past there. But you know what? Still think I did better than my biology professor. Like, went to the swimming practice and cleared the entire pool because her snake was in the pool. I don't think. I mean, I know it's still early in the class. I don't think all snakes can swim. I don't know what kind of snake she has, but I don't know if it's supposed to swim or not. That was a surprise, and I just pretended not to know any of them while I was there. I feel like that's probably a good thing to continue doing if I'm gonna actually be able to talk to the guy who went missing and maybe get some information. But I kind of left all the, research and reading and I don't know, boring investigation part of like, oh, we're gonna do science. I'm like, I'm going home. And instead, I just tried to set things on fire with my mind, and it worked. And I didn't burn anything, not that I meant to. So hey, improvements. I don't have new burns. I didn't set off the smoke alarm, and I didn't have to use a fire extinguisher, and then explain to my mom why I use a fire extinguisher. And the cake turned out great. That was in the oven. Because I needed an excuse, because if I set something on fire and had to use a fire extinguisher, I was going to burn that cake in the oven on purpose. So I'd have a reason to use a fire extinguisher.
Excellent. Always thinking ahead. Oh, I gave you a voiceover monologue tag to use sometime tonight, whatever you'd like. Um, and I'm going to start us up with Archie here so that he can be part of our ongoing session.
And
Archivist is now recording.
I was just going to say, do we want to start with Evie doing a downtime?
Yes. I was thinking that the after school specials theme that you all have could use some love, and Evie doing some downtime. Uh, Ella, would you like to start with Evie's downtime or the after school special theme book?
I was not ready to do anything for downtime, so I need a little bit to think about it. So let's start with the after school specials.
Sure. Why don't you roll your downtime move, and that will uh, give you the options. Um, so the after school specials, we don't really have a driving concept of who you all are, some sort of identity, uh, much less the theme tags that go with that. Uh, Any thoughts right off the bat?
I mean, right now it was kind of weird powers and a library that brought us together.
Yeah.
I'd say that too, sans J-Dog, that we're all quite studious. So I would say like maybe it's harder for me to come up with identity than it is power tags.
Let's start with that. The one
Identity
power tag for every crew is how do you help, assist, or support one another?
with books.
Poorly.
With books, poorly. So poorly because snake water swimming frightening didn't work well. But you did all coordinate. You met up together. You were able to do some research and meet back.
The power tag I had in mind was going to be called Lost in the Books, as an idea of like, as like the flavor of it is that we're like, we don't really know anything. We really are going off of like a librarian's word. And just the studious nature of us all. But as far as like how it's actually to be applied, Lost in the Books, I was thinking of this idea of like we would hit that power tag for whenever we needed like almost like you're retconning or like changing the game, like as if we already went to the university library and acquired some type of knowledge.
That's definitely something we can use as one of the other tags. What have you learned to do well together? Uh,
Hit the
who
books is
who
kind
is
of what I was thinking.
yeah? What special sources of information do you have? Um, what kind of
Pretty
special gear
empty on that.
or power is at your disposal?
I feel like the library part would work for question B, which is where do you meet, work, rest, or prepare for action?
The library.
The library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's use that. University library seems like a pretty uh, straightforward tag name.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can come back to how you help each other, but that definitely needs to be something. Maybe we can add that in once we figure out a couple of scenes where you all really come together solidly. uh, what? So the other questions available. What have you learned to do well together? Who's guiding, backing, or assisting your operation? How do you get around? What environments or situations are you most comfortable in? What special sources of information do you have? What sort of reputation or name have you made for yourselves? What approach or tactic do you share in tackling challenges? Uh, and what kind of special gear, resource, or power is at your disposal?
That second to last question, what are we doing?
What
Can you say the
approach or
second to last
tactic?
question again?
What approach or tactic
Approach or
do you
tactic?
share?
Yeah.
Like ruthless punishment or
Uh,
divine superiority?
oh, I think that was calling back to our studious nature again. That's like the one thing we actually kind of all have in common. Two of us are students. Another two are kind of perpetually lost in a book.
Yeah. So the approach you use is, uh, deep research.
Deep research, yeah. And also the other one was how do we travel around? The doctor's benzo.
uh, that's an option. And yeah, I mean, if you,
Also needed for the crew.
yeah, uh, we've got uh, three power tags. So one of them really should be how you work together. This is the what's what's connecting the crew. Uh,
Well, we haven't really worked together long enough to figure that out.
yeah. So let's leave those
I think
two.
it's different as well because the season one, it like we all, it's the Lockerman group is kind of a job, you know.
It wasn't.
So like we're a private eye agency basically. So we're all further. We all have a goal always. You know, we're working a case together. That's the goal. Here we're just like lost puppies that all found a librarian together, and we're all like, sure, I don't know what's going on. Sure.
Oh,
Maybe we
yeah.
need to free ourselves of the library. Let's burn the library down
No,
and see if
No.
it has under control.
like there's a reason I was not touching anything when we were in the library because I was worried about making a conflagration. Like,
Thou shalt not set the library on fire. I'm a
Okay.
little sensitive about that.
I'm
Yeah,
also
that-
very worried that Morgan's going to use a hard move against me if I do anything in the library, so I'm not rolling in the library.
Hey, if I use a hard move against you in the library and it goes up in flames, that might trigger a huge rift. The avatar of the Library of Alexandria,
Yeah.
just taking
Yeah.
taking over in a huge inferno. And yeah, I don't know. That would be a little too much all at once.
Be a little intense.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a group kill each other?
Not yet. I
Yeah,
won't.
wait for it.
Yeah. That is certainly not unheard of. But speaking of groups not working well together, we do also need a weakness tag. So maybe this is something to think about later too. Although we did just have an experience where you didn't put your best face forward, shall we say, as a whole.
I just want to be clear. I'm not the only one who's bad at talking to others. I'm just the
No.
worst at talking to others.
Yeah. Like you said, it's very nose in a book. Just do the research.
J-Dog doesn't do well either, okay? And last time I checked, Aiden just dipped on all of us and then pretended not to know anyone. Those aren't high social skills either.
To be fair, it was also suggested by two of the three of you that I act like I didn't know you.
That just proves my
Yeah.
point more. That was the first thought process that we all had. Just pretend we're all T-Rexes, and if you don't move, we won't see you.
Not saying I hadn't already thought about it, but felt nice to be like, okay, you guys said it out loud, so gotta go with it.
I guess one of my questions is, how did the story theme tags for the Lockerman group develop? Because when I joined, those were already the set ones. Did you guys have like a big event happen? Like what? I don't remember what the tags were.
We made them up.
One of them was the physical office.
Oh, the office one was later because that was way late in the season. And we
Okay,
made that one
so
up.
That used to be
more, you
those-
feel like the school theme book changes throughout the season. Like we don't like need it to be done.
Yeah.
No, but having it does allow you to use the tags from it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just like you have tags to use on your own roles from your characters, you can tap into your crew theme because you work together, and you got this thing that you all can draw from.
If was just choosing from ones that are like suggested for the weakness tags, for A, I think is a good one, is like what is flawed or lacking in the way you operate together. Because we obviously don't know how to work together that well. It's like the first one they say is like no clear leadership. I'm like, this is a good one. Or
That's a good
Another
one.
option that they suggest is like, we keep losing each other. I'm like, we've actively had this problem already. We've lost J-Dog so many times, and we've all been separated like at least once already. So I think either of those two options works.
Another thing that's kind of a shared weakness is that we're all like kind of extremely lost right now. That we like better way to put it, like we're kind of aimless. We're kind of searching at scraps based on what a librarian told us about something that happened to us that we don't remember. So this like great sense of like not knowing what's going on, I think would be a pretty shared weakness between all of us.
I mean, there is a tag for in over our heads.
I kind of like that. Any situation we're getting into coming up, we're not going to know what the hell's going on.
That could be. Yeah. What do you two think? I will call you your real names, Rob and Ella, because I do that all the time, and I'm good at that.
Yeah, I think we just don't know what we're doing. So I kind of like that as our group theme. We're so wildly different. Evie is just actively distressed that she is now enmeshed with this group. And she's yeah. So yeah. So that's kind of where she's coming from right now. Because she's an adult with adult concerns, and now she's got to try to figure out how to work with college students and a professor whose lives are very, very different from hers.
Yeah.
But it's also very early for us to have figured that out.
Yeah, like you're adjusting now.
Effectively, our characters have only been together for less than a day, maybe.
Y'all got drawn to the library. Probably a day. Did you? Yeah, because you got drawn to the library in the late afternoon, early evening, and then swim practice was the next day.
So profound sense of being lost.
Ella, how did you describe that?
Profoundly distressed.
Profoundly distressed, lost. Rob, what do you think?
It being entangled with this group. Yeah.
Uncertain entanglements.
Yeah. And kind of the realization she had at the end of last session was, for good or for ill, she's entangled and needs to help figure out what's going on if she has any hope of getting back to her life.
Yeah. Okay. Rob, what do you think about that? Entangled as the crew weakness.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. It is a little bit of throw it at the wall and see what sticks. But you've got very different characters, so something will somewhere. Speaking of walls, last we left, Dr. Spanos had flipped over her whiteboard. But let's see what Edie's downtime has been like.
So where does my downtime take place? Because when we last left the scene, we were with Dr. Spanos in the lab.
Yeah.
So did we break up from that? Is that how I'm getting my downtime?
Yes, I think everyone. correct me if I'm wrong there. The three of you who did downtime. We just
Yeah,
broke after that,
we
and
broke up after there because Dr. Spanos was going to go back, and it was going to take not like an hour or two, but like a longer period of time to do stuff. And we were like, okay, good night. You have fun. And we went off to do downtimes.
Okay.
okay, yeah. So the
So for
downtime's just sort
Edie's,
of like, yeah.
yeah. So for her downtime, I think she's going to work the case.
Okay. So how are you going to do that? You've got all of the city at your disposal.
So there were a couple different lines that I was thinking of investigation. One, trying to track down who prints the wrappers,
Mhm.
and two, trying to find out if there's like confectioners in the area who might recognize the wrapper. Because I think what we destroyed was like the residue, but we still have the wrappers. Yes, or were the wrappers destroyed too?
No, no,
I
just the
would say make a
residues.
luck roll, but that's a different game.
I can't put a wrapper in a centrifuge, okay? Like,
Good. There we
Now
go. That's a perfectly good narrative reason why you still have the wrapper.
Okay, so she
I would
wants
have done the
to
same.
investigate the wrapper as kind of the first thing then, because if she could find out who prints them, she might be able to convince them to tell her who they're printing them for. And
That's a great question.
so that's the first thing I'm doing to work the case. And then I think it's kind of dependent on what I find out there, because the next line of investigation I think is confectioners. Now she knows they're not going to be making spicy candy in a normal confectioners, but finding out what sort of equipment might be required, um, where would one procure that sort of thing.
Mhm.
So that's sort of the road that I'm going down.
Okay. Let's see here. So how are you trying to determine this? Like, what
So first is to figure out who could possibly do the wrappers. She'd probably start with the yellow pages again and looking for printers, like specialty printers.
Okay.
And she'll either have to call them or go there. She may have to go there to explain, to be able to show a sample. And if they're not the right people, like we don't do that kind of work, they may be able to direct her to someone who does.
Yeah.
So she figures it's going to take a little bit to hone in on the right source, because they don't have spicy candy wrappers isn't a category in the yellow pages.
Yeah. Okay. So this is not something that's covered in the story. So, and Morgan doesn't know much about uh creating candy. I know some like real world candy making stuff, but not printing plastic bags.
You can
I
totally fake it, Morgan,
Oh yeah.
because I don't
Yeah.
know
Just
anything either.
see how confident I am in that? Uh, my gut says that uh, this is being distributed consistently. This uh,
are they in like little wrappers where it's like the crinkly like peppermint ones, or like little sealed that you have to tear and open?
I think it's
It
tearing
changes how
open.
they're made.
No, it's so. Let me give you this. Um, as you're looking through, you know, like the uh, the trash you've got, there's the plastic bag with printing on it, and um, there's also little like peppermint candy that's wrapped in plastic and tied, stuff like that. And it looks like uh, the wrapping has been uh, undone and redone.
Okay.
So there's some sort of process where they're taking candy and doctoring it up to make
So it
candy.
might be existing candy that they're then spicing up somehow and rewrapping for distribution.
Yes,
Okay.
they're taking small C candy and making it big C candy.
Okay.
Dangerous. Fox News is right in the 90s.
No razor blades and apples, though.
Aww.
Okay, so as far as the printing goes, uh, you can take a sample to one of the print shops that you find in the Yellow Pages, and you've got the bag. You bring it in, and they're intrigued by it, um, because this is an expensive job because they're using uh, ink that usually isn't used for you know, decorating candy wrappers, uh, and they'll look into what makes it different. Uh, you don't get a sense from them that they're like intrigued by mystical properties.
Okay.
Just like, huh, I don't use this. Um, one sec. Let me look into that. And they'll give you a call back later, after your other uh, clue, and let you know that it's a, a ink from a tattoo gun.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah, that
uh,
is weird.
and it makes sense to me in my head based on the campaign.
Okay.
I,
I have no
uh,
reason to doubt your word.
nope. I think you will agree that it makes sense when things fall together or
Okay.
apart.
So
The record's been apart.
the candy itself, is there like in Ann Arbor, there's a local candy maker that they make all their own chocolates and hard candies and all those kind of things. Is there one of those in the city?
Yeah.
So
Industrial zone.
yeah,
I
so
I was gonna ask you where it is. Um, I mean, there's definitely like saltwater taffy at the boardwalk, but
mhm.
you know, more
Just
along the lines of
thinking
what you're
more
thinking
hard
about.
candy, right?
Yeah,
Because that was more like what was in the bag
yeah,
or what appeared to be in the bag. Because
yeah.
taffy
So,
gets wrapped in wax paper, not cellophane, because it
Yeah.
sticks to cellophane.
huh.
Um, yeah, so she's looking more for like a boutique candy company or shop. Um,
I mean, you'll probably find saltwater over in the tourist trap area.
that's true.
Sorry, saltwater taffy. You know what I meant.
Saltwater. Yep. Can't have saltwater taffy without salt water. So that would be probably her next stop. And because our sample got used up and she doesn't actually have one, she's mostly looking to go browse and see if she sees anything similar to what they had found originally.
Okay, yeah. Sure. So where on the map would you like this to be?
I have no idea because I don't usually look at the map.
Where's candy from? Like, what
What?
country is candy from? What country is candy from?
What do you mean, what country?
Like,
All
is it
around the world.
Real world Earth history? Everywhere.
yeah, real world Earth history?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. People have always liked
I would
sweet
think
things.
someone had to make the process of making hard candy first. It's like a science experiment.
You can make hard candy at home.
Yeah.
It's boiled sugar. Sugar
That's-
water, basically, with
That's
flavoring.
what I was thinking. The Morgan knows a little something about real candy. I've got a candy thermometer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if it's a
So
boutique,
some
it's gotta
things
be
like
someplace where people would go.
I'm sorry, what?
If it's a boutique, it's got to be someplace where like people would traffic.
Well, that's why I'm thinking like a downtown area.
okay.
Next door to the asylum.
That's not downtown.
So we've got yeah, let's say that we got so much stuff downtown. But that's where it
That's
should
what
be.
makes
The
a
baseball
downtown.
stadium is right here
Yeah.
in
it
Little
is, and-
Italy.
I mean, the other
So you found
the other option would be something maybe just based on the name in the old quarter, where it's like a family candy shop that has existed for 50 years
Mhm.
versus it being necessarily downtown. Or it could also be on the boardwalk. They can do more than just saltwater taffy on the boardwalk.
Oh yeah.
Old Quarter is nice too because because of how close it is to the college.
True.
Because I was looking at Theater District too, and that's really close as well. I'm like, what goes with candy?
Okay, so do you want it to be near the hotel, the Royal Plaza Hotel? Wow, that is really small. Whatever Dr. Tenant's practice. Okay. The Royal Plaza Hotel or the Arboretum?
Let's put it by the hotel.
Okay. This is a tiny little shop.
Who doesn't want to go grab some candy and go chill out in the park?
I'm just not noticing. This city has horrible streets.
As far as role-playing games go, though, the map is on point.
Worst company of buildings I have ever seen. Like, what is going on by the Roosevelt Royal Plaza Hotel? What are these little buildings here?
Well, apparently one of them is a candy shop.
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
And over here by the theater district. Like, if I was at Wolf Tower and I wanted to go to Evan and Duncan's meet, I'd have to take the worst. Look at this as it gets closer. Just 5 lefts and a right, but you're only traveling 50 feet.
Maybe
Okay.
it's supposed to be more of a walking city.
Yeah, now I'm like, where am I going to live in the city? Because I don't want to live near here.
I'll use a tankard here temporarily for our candy store, which is
If
totally
you go
not
north
a
to
real place.
Hatfield,
It looks. You might see candy being made there at looks.
That's
But
called
yeah, you
looks.
can go. It's called looks.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
candy shop is called Looks.
Yes.
That's funny because the candy shop in Ann Arbor is called C's.
I don't know what you're talking about. Uh, um,
This
yeah,
is a
so
legally
it is.
distinct candy shop.
It is staffed by uh, a elderly woman and a uh, young high school student, um, and she has clearly trained him well on what is there, for the customers on display. Um, it's a very small entryway. They've got a big back where all of the uh, vats of candy are being made. Uh, very small storefront. Like you got little bits of candy for sale.
All right, so she's gonna shop with her eyes first. Um, she does intend to actually buy candy while she's here, so she's not just going to take up their time. But looking through the selection of candy, does she see anything similar to uh, what they saw near the food truck when they picked up the discarded wrappers and stuff?
Uh, yes, it looks like there are some things here that uh, are like some of the stuff that was in that, um, but it's not the case that everything from the bag of candy came from this
No,
location.
no.
They got their supply from a few different places.
Yep. So if she like picking out something that she doesn't see that they have, like she'll put her little order together. I don't know if things are behind the counter or if they've got bins, but she'll pull together a little bag of candy for herself. She'll pick up some chocolates because that's for her. Um, and she'll ask the proprietress and or the high school boy um, that she's looking for a specific type of hard candy that she doesn't see here, and she wonders if they know anywhere else in the city where it might be produced.
Uh, yes, so he's got a name tag there, Jerome. Jerome Beals, so that we have last names with our first names when Archie transcribes it. Uh, so Jerome Beals is a perky, energetic high school student who is able to express with authority the quality and uh, manufacturing process in all of their looks candies. Um, and the the candy that you're describing is something that he certainly could see uh, Kimberly making, uh, Kimberly DeCastino, the elderly woman, uh, but she doesn't focus on that. It's probably made by a different um, manufacturer, uh, and it's probably a more uh, a larger company that does it. The not
So
as
like more
handcrafted and
retail than
specialty.
boutique.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. which sort of store in the area has the biggest candy selection? Retail
Probably
candy.
24/7s.
All roads lead to the 24/7. Okay. That will probably be her third stop then in trying to assemble sort of her little where things could have come from kit.
Okay. I will not make you play Matilda playing conversing with yourself.
Thank you.
uh,
Well,
but
she's just mostly she's going to go in and look at the candy that's on the shelves and
yeah.
see if she sees packages of candy that are similar to what they found.
Yes. So there are some other packages next to the Canadian ho-hos of little chocolates
Are they
that
called AAs? Like
yes.
EHEH?
I was gonna say AOs.
AOs. Okay, so there is candy similar to what she's looking for. So she will pick up a couple packs of that. Probably a pink pony from the refrigerator, and she'll go check out.
Okay. Great. So you get that. Matilda gives you exact change quickly, easily. It's a little less tired now, which is good. Um, arm is healed. Actually, uh, I take that back. Did you say that Matilda quit? I think you did.
She was going to try and find another job. Yeah,
Okay. So okay. Maybe that hasn't happened yet.
she was using her time on disability to find a new
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Quite quitting
Okay.
real hard.
So then maybe it wasn't. I think it was Alex was the guy who stepped.
The
No, Albert.
replacement.
Albert is the replacement. Um, yeah, he works today's shift. Um, yeah. So Albert gives you exact change, and Matilda is finding better work, maybe at a drive-in or movie theater or somewhere.
That's the hope.
Yeah. Okay. So you got yourself some samples,
Yep.
and a little stash for yourself.
Chocolates for me, hard candies for the group. So did the group set a time that we were going to come back together?
No, not in particular.
Okay. Well, then she will head back to her shop. And I think that's what she does with her downtime.
Okay. Great. Well, then let us reconvene with everyone. Where do you pick up with each other?
Important question is, did they close out of the pool to clean it?
I think they did not need to. Derek had a bunch of extra bleach and made the executive decision that the snake was not enough of a concern to have to go through the whole process of draining the pool and cleaning it and then refilling it.
Okay, then that means they might still have practice later because theirs got canceled.
We first got to like meet up. I feel like if we were going to meet at a place, it'd either be the library or Evie's shop or my lab. That's the only places like between all of us would know.
Yep.
Y'all aren't coming in my shop.
To the library.
Yes, to the
And I'm a
library.
liability to bring to the pool. So, so meet back at the library, everybody.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
just trying to plan my day of how many times I'm gonna have to ride across the city.
Well, fortunately, you
Well,
are
you have
all there at your tokens are all on the university campus already, right around the lab.
Is the pod the lab?
Yes, it's a little
oh,
animal
that's got to
pod.
become a thing. That's got to be a snake.
Yeah. Um,
That's like offensive. That's like the paw print of his enemies in the lab.
little snake. We can do that.
I feel like maybe just speaking for myself, my character still doesn't really know what's going on. So like for her, the only person who knows anything is the librarian. So her first thing of like hitting ground zero again would be go back to that librarian.
He did give you, since it's been, 3 weeks or something, he did give you the address of Will Harris, the woman, the single mom who was gone and didn't pick her kid up from school. That was something that concerned Evie quite a bit.
So we're all in the library?
Either your lab or the library. Where do people want to be?
I think the library's good.
Okay, so I found out that they're gonna have swim practice today to make up for practice getting canceled yesterday. I'm gonna try and see if we can catch one there and actually get to talk to him this time.
That sounds like a good idea. I think you're the only one who is not fruit of a poisonous tree at this point. Because I think if Juan sees any of the rest of us, the jig is up.
So anyone have any pointers on what we should be looking for besides just him having gone missing and trying to figure out like what happened around there or what he was doing?
So I can't
Dr. Reno
remember if did
the
Aiden
sketch.
get was Aiden there when Evie was sharing her sketch?
No.
Yeah. Aiden. Oh, I think you did show Aiden the sketch at the end.
Okay.
We were inside. Because
Yeah,
I copied that sketch to my note.
She showed the two of you, and then I think she also showed him later when he showed up.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So we know
Wait.
that his physical appearance is different?
So he used to look different than he does
Yes.
now.
And
Yeah,
she
Dr.
shows
Reno
the
will pull
sketch
out the
again.
sketch.
Yeah, she'll open her book and say he had bony protrusions on his face. His nose was different.
His eyes were bulging.
His eyes were bulging. And now, when you look closely at him, none of that is there anymore. So, whatever happened physically changed him, not just metaphysically changed him.
And you saw that from an older picture?
Yep. In the display case with the trophies.
Okay. Wonder if he can still
There's
see
also those other students who knew about the candy and its effects.
Yeah,
the ones that were
Aiden
trying to
heard.
take it from him.
Yeah, Aiden was the one I think who overheard that conversation.
Yeah, I know I heard them talk about candy. I don't remember them mentioning the effects of what it does
No,
specifically.
they were talking in a way like they knew what it did because they wanted more of it for the effects. They didn't specifically say what it was doing, but
Yeah.
that it seemed like they knew about it more than us.
Well, I thought they said it didn't do anything to them.
No, because they said they wanted to get more, and they were going to like take it from his bag or something. Like there was something about them talking to each other about getting more of that candy.
I have no recollection of that. I know we need to
Am I
get more of that
misremembering?
candy.
So let's rewind a bit to where Aiden is overhearing the people talking. They were saying that Juan had gone on this wild weekend bender, lots of this candy, and he didn't remember what was going on after the fact. He just had dabbled with the wrong stuff and too much spice, and then he wasn't really able to swim the way he had been. He was comparatively clumsy. He still has all the knowledge and skills that he learned through Coach Farrell, but that innate ability was gone. He had all this candy, but now didn't seem interested in it. There might be some left in his bag. He had given it to his teammates, and it was like chocolate. They didn't see anything special about it, but it really had an effect on him. And if you want to get some more information about that, I'll let you investigate. But I think that's everything that we sort of covered last time.
Yeah, that matches
that was
what's
pretty
in my
cool.
notes.
I was misremembering.
Yeah. That's what we're here for.
I was already trying to ask Archie if you were explaining so I can remember a little better.
Yeah. We should have Archie in the YouTube chat. That would be crazy. I wonder if they're working on that sort of integration.
That feels dangerous.
Yeah. Someone could definitely make that happen. I don't know.
So I should try and find out about the other students, if there's candy, maybe where they get it from or where he got it from. And also maybe see if he recognizes himself looking different from that picture.
Yes.
But that's one of the four of us. We should probably go find out about that lady.
Well, and I've been doing some investigation on the candy front. So it appears that the candy itself is not being manufactured spicy. They are using candy that someone else makes and then somehow enhancing it and then rewrapping it to distribute. The ink on the wrapper is unique because it's not normal printer's ink, it's tattoo ink. Which, when I talked to the printers in town, they flagged as something unique. They didn't know who might have done it, but that might be something for us to continue to chase down. But yeah, we can go blow it with the other lady.
No, I think your candidate is a good idea. We're basically looking for a candy meth lab in the middle of the city, so I don't know how we would explore that more. I'm down for exploring the candy front. We have more information there.
No, I mean the exploration is going to be trying to figure out who is manufacturing the wrapper and who they're manufacturing it for, or who they're printing it for.
Well, it's not like manufacturing. It's like who's like redoing the wrapper because it's a
Well,
ready-made
it's
wrapper that they're changing.
no, it's not because, and she takes out all the candy she's got. The candy comes already wrapped in pretty much just plain cellophane. It gets doctored somehow and then rewrapped in those new wrappers that are made with tattoo ink instead of printer's ink.
So these aren't the original wrappers to the candies don't match, the wrappers don't match the original candies.
Correct.
Okay.
They didn't come in those wrappers. Those are rewrapped candies.
Okay, so someone's still making wrappers.
Yeah. That's the unique piece that we need to track
There-
down.
There's where that hole in real life knowledge comes in. What is required to do that? Like I'm thinking a machine, probably like bigger than an easy bake.
Yeah.
I think the candy front could go down a direction because it's not only where they're making those wrappers, they'd also need that would have to be pretty close. Oftentimes, like a wrapper is made in the same facility that the candy is made in, so that it all be packaged, as fresh as possible to ship out. So the wrapper place and the place they're doctoring the candy must be connected.
Say that again.
Because they're having to not only take the wrappers and make new wrappers, but they're also spicing the candy. Those two places, the place where they spice the candy and the place where they make the wrappers, must be very closely connected, either the same building or close to each other, to be able to wrap and send out efficiently.
Well, hard candy is pretty stable. It doesn't go stale. Well, it does, but it takes a really long time to go stale. I mean, think of the mint at the bottom of your grandmother's handbag.
But I'm also thinking about efficiency, as like, because this is a business, they must have not only suppliers that are able to get them the ingredients to do the spicing, but also the supplier of that printer of that tattoo ink. That's not just something you can just find on the street,
Tattooing,
and
probably you can. Not a wrapper printed with tattooing.
exactly. So like this takes some type of industry to some degree, and like a structured business plan to some degree, because it means they have distributors, they have people that are in trucks moving stuff. So this is
Well, we
all
don't know the
required.
scale of the operation. I think it's a lot to assume that they're moving so much that they need trucks. I think until we understand a bit more about what the spiciness does, or like we need to get another sample. I mean,
We need to get
that's the
a
flat out truth. We need a
yeah,
sample.
yeah. Okay, so how about that? I mean, right now
So the
We have a
those
good
other
chance that
swimmers
Aiden can
thought
get
that
another
Juan
piece of
might still
candy.
have some in his bag. So
But just in case that doesn't
maybe
work out,
Aiden poses as somebody looking for it. As a, hey, I heard you might have some candy. Friend of a friend told me, or I overheard in the locker room.
also points at Elias, the other young man in the group.
Yep, another possibility. But
So,
Elias was in the pool with us the other day or yesterday.
the other person who wasn't in the pool, J-Dog, since Ari is not going to be around for a few weeks at least, we can assume that J-Dog is at your disposal. So maybe he can put you in touch with people as well.
Yeah.
I think we need to use the youth.
Quietly,
in
quietly in
this
my head, being
endeavor.
like, my college professor is actively planning for me to go and acquire drugs. I better get an A in this class.
Obviously a liberal arts college. Well, I think our next steps are probably for Aiden to try and buddy up to Juan. But at the same time, let's tap J-Dog and see what's in his network that might help us get our hands on some candy a different way.
Hey,
Yeah, I'd like two routes to candy, basically.
Yeah.
we will try what we can do. And I will see if I can talk to Juan. He's had a rough experience.
You just
Just
gotta be
don't throw
cool.
any snakes
Maybe.
at him.
No, I'm gonna say how I had a whole rough experience of my leg being shattered and having to wear a cast for months and months. It changes your routine.
It does. So do we want to do Aiden first?
Yeah. So let's have Aiden, track down some swim team members, and then we can go over to what Elias and everyone else is doing. So you get to the swimming pool, and you didn't see this before, but the light reflecting off the pool casts strange silhouettes like sea monsters and sirens on the walls, and uh, it's eerie. But the swim team is there. Coach Farrell is there. Coach Bradley. Um, and you can wait for a practice to be over when they hit the showers, or try to get in during practice.
I am not on the swim team, so I am going to just politely wait around and do something else in the area.
Yeah,
Is
there are
Juan
bleachers there.
actively there, or is he just sitting off the side again?
No, he's there. He's like going through the motions. He's still good. Still, still showing up, but his heart's not in it.
Fair. Just gonna take a look around. Water is weird. Just gonna make a note to probably not pull.
Okay, well, let's investigate, shall we?
Hey, we're just gonna go through here and investigate. And you know what? Because yeah, that's not it. Where is the monologue? It's not that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna add a +1 to this because all I got is the cautious, and I
Should be
kind
down
of want
there
to know
in
if
the.
something happening. Yeah. Oh, I don't. Oh, it's there on that one. It's not on my character sheet. I might have to. Over to.
That's
Okay,
fine.
now it's on the sheet. There we go.
Okay.
I will use this. Investigate. I am not
Cautious voiceover monologue. Yeah, yeah.
having anything too bad. Hey, an 8.
Okay, 2 clues. Mixed success.
Yeah, it's fine.
The investigation is not going to expose you to danger since there are no snakes nearby.
Hey, awesome. Okay, questions about this stuff. There's multiple people around with one. He's actually going through the motions today. Doesn't seem like can I recognize like maybe some of his friends that were the ones talking about him going on a bender or that way like later I can point out like, oh yeah, I heard it from them talking about it. So if I need to throw anyone on the bus, I'll have some people to do that.
Yes, you can key in who it is who you're talking to. Listen closely to get their names and whatnot.
And then anyone have any other ideas for a quick question for a clue? Because the only other one I really have is if he just continues to look listless.
I don't have
If-
any ideas.
Oh,
I would say because there was one guy before who had gone over to the case to where the photos were, and he was originally looking at them and was like sad or something, like affected. I'd say maybe try to hone in on that person too, because he seems to either know one or know about one.
yeah, I was also thinking like, if I go and like glance at the case, do I also see him in the picture looking different?
Yeah. That you're not gonna need to spend a clue for that. That's straightforward there.
That's what
Then
Evie did.
yeah, that was it was the sketch versus like the actual picture, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't like something temporary or anything.
She was hallucinating or something.
It might have been power related.
It's yeah. But you can get a little more than that. All of the pictures of him, he looked that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
this
good.
goes back years.
Then I'm definitely going to try and figure out later if he can still see this or not. But that is not a thing I can do right now. So
You're saying if Juan can see himself like that in the picture?
yes, or if he looks normal. Like what he does for everyone else right now.
Okay. So if I see what you mean.
Like,
Hey,
is he
see this
aware
guy
of
in the picture?
difference?
This freak with his. That's you. Yeah. You
No,
see that?
it's just more of a like if he notices a difference or anything.
Yeah.
But that will be later on. But now I know what to look for.
The kid who was Juan's friend is Sean.
Cool. Sean is talking stuff behind his back. It's not going to be fun to say if I have to say it, but oh well.
Wow. So it was 2 years ago that Gabriel put together some Powered by the Apocalypse type questions for the crew.
Who's asking me a question, or is this just the game?
No, you're so it was going to be based on whoever you're sort of there with. What else did you want to know? We'll get that information to Aiden somehow.
I think the other thing is because he's been so down in the dumps recently. I know a lot of people have been pushing him for getting back into swimming, etc. I don't actually think the coach has tried to check on him to see if he's interested in anything else. So I'm wondering if he's maybe done that.
Are you asking the coach or Juan?
Oh,
Or his
no,
friends?
I'm asking the friends because I'm not on the swim team.
Okay.
But I will also use this story of hey, sometimes life affects you and interests change, or you have to do something different.
Yeah.
Insert broken leg story.
Sean's last name is Link, so that's a bit on the nose.
Missing link.
Not the weird missing link. Sean has not gone missing. The rest of the swim team, I guess that's something else you would notice in the pictures. The rest of the swim team looks normal. They were not rifts.
I mean, it could still be, just can't physically see anything different.
Yes. Yeah, his rift powers certainly came out physically, and manifested with, what you saw in the pictures there. Um, so if you talk with his friends, Sean tells you that he was really happy for Juan for a while. Juan had always sort of been, um, you know, uh, embarrassed, felt like he wasn't very attractive, and he had a hard time finding girlfriends. Uh, but then about a month ago, I he did, and whatever insecurities he had just faded away, and he was dating this girl from college, and it just everything was going his way. He was getting everything that he wanted, and then there was this, you know, weekend where he took off and was gone, and now he's back and just pretty much back to his old self, uh, insecure and depressed.
I mean, is he still dating the girl from the college? I mean,
No,
anyone could get bummed out if they got dumped or broken up with.
yeah, no, he's not.
Has he mentioned that being kind of a reason why he seems different or down?
Uh, that's certainly part of it, probably. Um, he went, on this roller coaster, and hopefully, he's hit bottom, he's come back, but Yeah, he certainly seems to be down in the dumps. He used to um, have this like place that he went to for himself, uh, but I don't know I don't know where that was. I he wasn't ever able to talk with girls, but you know my girlfriend told me that one of her friends had seen one at this like she didn't really know how to explain it, like a big club party sort of thing. She she was maybe trying to keep it sort of secret and not say much, but it was hard to push her to, you know, be more specific. So I can't really help him with that without knowing more specifics, but I if something's going to cheer him back up, maybe returning to that, do whatever he used to enjoy. And swimming's not doing it.
Well, I mean, if you liked a party or club thing, it sounds like maybe an underground party, because we're not old enough to get into bars, so
Speak for yourself.
I'm sure
Literally
can-
just you.
I can
And you.
probably find someone that might actually know about that.
If only you knew someone who could make
J-Dog.
fake ideas.
Oh, I just meant like I would probably be texting J-Dog and be like, you know about like a rave or like underground
Yeah.
party? Oh, I'm not texting that to the professor group chat.
No, yeah. Yeah, he will look into that for you. He'll ask someone who probably knows someone. And he'll get back to you in a bit, but uh Rob, what is Elias doing as Aiden is oh, sorry, Aiden, you had a question. Sean wants to know from you.
Yeah.
Um, and this is maybe something more that Morgan wants to know. Um, based on what you were like in high school, do you have a major, and what does your mom think of that?
Everybody was earlier discussing, being like, oh, we're all really studious. It's like, I'm not on the J-Dog level, but I'm not on the Elias level. So I'm in the university, but also trying to work constantly. I'm making my minimum grades at least or better. But yeah, is mom super happy all the time with the grades that come in? No. But she doesn't complain too much because I'm still doing everything. But is she super happy about like the major? Not terribly. Like she's okay with it because I specifically am doing something that will maybe make money, but I think she also knows I'm not enthused about the major. but she's not
Have
saying it.
have you chosen a major that you think is going to be easy to, you know, uh, just uh, glide past? That's not the expression.
No, it's more of a like this will be easy to get a job after I'm done.
Okay.
Money motivated.
Yeah.
It's just killing his
Nice.
soul a little bit.
That's okay. He's barely out of his teens. Your soul's gonna start dying sometime. I may as well be when you're 19. Okay, thanks. A little window into Aiden. Okay. Jonathan, Rob, uh, what are you doing? Looking into while Aiden is chatting with Sean.
You can go first, Rob. I just have to change the game.
Uh, assuming we're all together, or were we still kind of?
Yeah, you can be you know, together or not. Aiden has split off, but that doesn't mean that you didn't do something with the rest of the group.
If Eve mentioned something about the tattoo ink, which I think she did,
Mhm.
he's actually going to go looking around for tattoo parlors
Okay.
and to see if
Nice.
anybody has heard of, because any sort of people using the ink for things other than tattooing,
Yeah.
or has there been any like large, uh, like really large purchases of ink?
I like it. Give me an investigate. Get those yellow pages out.
Yellow pages. Investigate. So I'm gonna go with investigations. Field investigation. Yep.
Yeah.
And determined. Yeah, we can go with that.
Sure. You're gonna take a while to dig into this.
Yeah.
Yellow pages is a thick book. There's a lot to get
Yep.
through.
And all right, let's see. Woohoo.
Hey, 8 plus 3 is 11. Solid leads.
Uh,
Nice.
I'm guessing we haven't found a new sample yet.
No. But that can be something you're looking for.
Yeah, he would like to try to find an actual like sample of the candy, so he has something to show, the people at the tattoo parlors.
Well, I'm gonna say that it actually goes the other way around. You start flipping through the yellow pages, and you find this place called Benny's Tattoos, and you go there and it's shut down. There is a 24/7 open there instead. So you flip through the yellow pages and find Benny's Tattoos with a two, uh, and uh, call them up, and they are open. They still exist. So when you head there to uh, talk with people, you do see that way down Back in the industrial zone. There we go.
That's kind of what gave me the idea to go for tattoo parlors. When I saw that, I was like, wait, really? It's
Aha.
shot.
So you go in and find that there is a you know, tattoo book out there with pictures, and most of the people in there are actively working on you know, people's jobs. And there's one person who's sort of in between cleaning up their station, comes over to check in. It's like, "Oh, are you here for a tattoo? You want to see what we got?" And starts showing you her sleeve, and we also got these whatever you want. This is what I'm like, but we got all sorts of stuff.
Sure.
You know what you want it?
Well, he's looking through the collection. Don't suppose he sees like it'd be too easy, but like the logo that's imprinted on the candy.
Ah. Well, you're gonna get solid leads here, and I'm gonna say there's not that logo. Um, but it's not printed there. You do see that logo, though, on some candy wrappers that are in the trash.
Oh, he'll and be like, just a question about this actually, and he'll grab one of the wrappers and put it on basically the countertop. Be like, yeah, this is being done with tattoo ink actually. There's something going on that involves this stuff, and I was just wondering if maybe you heard of anything strange involving tattoo ink or anybody buying huge amounts of it that doesn't really match like like a regular tattoo parlor.
She uh, looks over her shoulder, uh, looks a little scared, uh, and says she has absolutely no idea what you're talking about. No, she's totally lying.
Yeah, he kind of he kind of plays along with it. He's like, oh, okay, well, it was worth a shot. Uh, he's by himself, so he doesn't really want to push this.
You you want my advice on a tattoo? And she flips through the book. This is nice. She points down to a little heart. She flips a few pages further. But don't go for something like this. Definitely don't have a snake like this on your neck. That's you wouldn't. That's not a good place to. It's very sensitive. It's gonna hurt a lot. Don't do that. You don't want that.
You know what? I might come back. I got some artist friends that I might have them design a tattoo if y'all are able to do a little bit of freehand
Oh yeah,
with
totally.
something that I bring. Uh, Not that none of this is any good. It's just if I'm gonna put it on my body, then kind of want something that specific
Of
to me.
course, definitely. Well, here's my card. Erica Ingram, and you know, if I'm not in, let them know that I spoke with you, and they will find a place on my schedule for you.
Cool. I like that. I'll probably be back.
I hope so. Good.
And then he'll basically walk out, like walk around the corner, like out of sight.
Okay.
With the wrapper.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay.
And starting to think of like D&D spells, like detect thoughts.
Yeah. You know, you have a living grimoire that you can
You know what?
cast spells from.
I'm gonna try. Basically, nothing like too deep, just surface thoughts.
Yeah. So, you know,
Don't put this poor person in the hospital.
no. So that would be a great way to investigate again, and you're using a different method, different means, so you can make a second roll with those as tags. So I think the way we were gonna create new spells was you're gonna use your crafting new spells tag, like Ari had been using the coin flip for Lady Luck.
We did the change the game first with crafting
Change
new
the game.
spells.
Yeah. And then use it plus your spell casting, and whatever seems
Hopefully
to work with that.
I'm just thinking of other spellcasters from media where it's like, well, are you only looking at like a certain exact spell one time? Do you have to say everything backwards?
Or like true D&D, you need like silver lobo hair and the hoof of a two-winged four-headed dragon.
I'm gonna. It's gonna drive me nuts if it's never gonna let me make.
Okay, so you just did that. That's not a. No, I'm not taking hard moves for that. I think that's how we were doing that. It was a failure to get the bonus. So you can still investigate, just without that tag as like part of your investigation roll. So there's some innate spell casting that you can't like you're just calling on the magic to help out. You haven't been able to get a specific spell. It's like I'm gonna tap into her mind.
As a suggestion for maybe a hard move if the spell goes wrong. It backfires and he just has to listen in his own brain to elevator music for a long period of time.
Oh, are you just saying that so that I won't take it as the option and you don't have to imagine that?
Oh no, the other one I thought was just like his thoughts get broadcast out like he's saying them out loud to everyone.
That is a pretty hard move. Okay. So Elias, do you want to try to read her mind or do something without a specific magic spell? Just reach out into the ether and use spell casting as its tag on its own?
Yeah, that's what we'll try.
Okay.
Let's investigate.
Yeah. And I think you can probably still use your field investigation. You're out here doing stuff.
Yep.
And actually, staying focused during long investigations probably shouldn't have been used before. Should probably be used now. Because yeah. So I'll give that a pass. I think it makes more sense to use it later in the day, after having done stuff.
Yeah.
But those two are good. +2 is good.
Oh, I thought it. Okay.
See?
Hey.
13. Okay. So what are you looking for? What do you want to know?
Like, as soon as he walked out, since she was lying, what's very clearly lying when he brought up the
Yeah.
whole thing. Like, what now that he's not in the store, what is she thinking, or is there any sort of conversation? Obviously, can't hear the full conversation, but can at least the one-sided kind, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So she's the only one there without a client working on, and you can get the sense that she's nervous, she's worried, and in her mind she's thinking about the serpents and this guy with a snake tattoo on his neck, and he said the candy, you know, he didn't know what to do with it. Used it as like a bribe or something. I don't know. I don't want candy. But yeah, he had made a big purchase of a lot of tattoo ink.
So candy, serpents, something to do with the serpents. Do you have a name?
No. Maybe it was Manny.
And
I think it was Manny. Yes. I have not heard. I've forgotten the place we left Manny off at. He got captured by the Lemnos Carnies. But yeah, he's a lieutenant in the Serpents. He's making big important purchases like that.
serpents, Manny, and Candy. So the serpents
Yeah.
had something to do with it. And he will basically close the book and start heading towards wherever, back to the university library.
It sounds good. Yeah.
Taking a bus.
Okay.
Playing a character that it takes a while to get somewhere.
Okay. So Jonathan, what is
So
the doctor doing?
my character kind of has something similar to what his character has. So I'd like to change the game by doing an experiment with my bowl.
Okay. You don't have any more candy wrappers yourself, but what do you want to do?
Yeah. So basically what I would
mean,
like to do,
you can wait until he comes back and he happens to have this candy wrapper now.
yeah, but the experiment is that the potion I want to create isn't to be used on the wrapper. It's actually to be used on Anthemos.
Yeah, okay.
So I'd like to I'm gonna roll after I say what I'd like it would to happen. What I would like to happen is to create a concoction where he's able to see the magical scent of that candy.
Okay.
That would be used as an investigation because it's just a +1 for a later thing, like his spellcrafting
Yes.
works.
Yeah, you're going to change the game to give him a tag, and he's going to use that tag to investigate.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate the city. I'm gonna have him search the city, but hopefully I can use the potion on him. So let's see
Nice.
how it goes.
Okay.
Well, before I ask this question, above table, uh, Jacob, how close to physically holding candy is Aiden?
Not.
Okay, not. So I'm gonna burn a tag here.
Okay.
I'm not sure why my lady laboratory is still burned. That should have got fixed on my downtime. Can I hit the unburn? Well, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
burn it anyway. I won't
Well,
burn that.
unburn.
I'll burn fresh formula. Thank you for unburning that. I'm going to burn fresh formula
Okay, sure.
to make this work.
To automatically roll 7 and get a +3.
On a change the game
That's what burning a tag does. It gives you an automatic roll of 7
for
plus
change the
3
game.
for change the game for anything.
Okay. Oh, for anything.
Yeah.
Did that work correctly? No.
You didn't burn. It should ask you.
Maybe I pre-burned it on accident. Let me try that again.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me unburn it. And then I click it. Then I change the game, and then I burn. There. Oh no, it says burn tag, but it only says don't burn in the drop down.
So I'm going to approve those tags, and now do you have the option to burn it?
Oh, now yes. Burn my fresh formula. I was only going to think I'm making one potion per session anyway, so. Okay.
Oh, you think we're gonna get these back each session?
Well, that's like a session, not a session, and a downtime gives me those back, doesn't it? Or is it
Downtime
session
does.
end that gives me those back?
No,
It's downtime.
Session end will let you unburn crew tags.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Still,
So
I don't see me making a bunch of potions. So I have a +1 to an investigate now.
Well, so now
So
you
how
can,
do I put? I'm
you
listening.
can create a story tag to apply to Athamos, and call him like perceptive or something. Or give him a status of perceptive.
Let's give him a status of perceptive.
Okay. So if you want to have this for more than like right now, you'd also want to prolong the effect.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Other things coming up on my screen. Okay, so we're doing prolong. We're doing give or reduce a status. And
you could scale it up so it affects you too. Or you could hide the effect so that this snake is not like glowing green and pulsing weird energy. Whatever it is that has happened to it.
I don't think he'd be because I'm trying to like make a potion that's in line with how snakes works because snakes can see scent. So I'm just
Okay.
trying to give him the correct, make that scent glow more for him. So it's mainly affecting his eyes, I guess, or his nose more than anything.
Yeah.
His
So-
tongue? I forget how snakes do.
Tongue, I
I think
think.
it's tongue.
So if you don't choose to hide the effect, then it could have a very visible effect.
Okay. Okay, so I'll do hide the effect then. I don't understand the difference with why one of the juice options is burn a tag.
You can burn someone else's.
Oh,
The bad guy is using. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. If you like, some guy's coming at you with a tire iron, and you change the game, that could be like, disarming him because you've activated the machinery next to him, and now the machinery is whirring and the place is loud, and then you've also burned the tag of his tire iron because machinery like swung and hit it out of his hand, and some other improvement that we agree on, maybe the you know uh, the machinery sparks and fire alarm goes off or something. But yeah, you might want to burn someone else's tag.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not great that my first thought was to do it to my fellow party members, but for this, now that I've created that, I'm not sure because he's not like a person. How am I adding a status to Anthemos for this? Because I'm trying to investigate the city with Anthemos.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
next step.
you're gonna give it to yourself, so your character. So in the bottom right where it says story tags, click the little sales taggy icon, and you'll give it to yourself. We just know that Anthemos is using it.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't put enough S's. Okay. And now investigate. Might as well use my weakness tag.
If you insist.
Okay. I'm not sure where to add the story tag.
You should be able to click it when
Or
you're
the
selecting
standard.
your others.
Let's see. Oh, but I don't have the stat. I guess I didn't add correctly?
That's easy.
I'm adding an unnamed. I'm adding a status.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was trying to do.
There we go.
Okay. It's a temporary. No, it's permanent because I prolonged the effect.
Yeah. Snake eyes.
Okay, and then when I execute the move, I don't
got a-
see it still.
Wizard and an alchemist.
Yeah. It flashed on my screen but went away.
Because I can't figure out how to add Snake Eye. Like,
it was there.
but shouldn't I be seeing it in the roll? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I did. It was a suggestion. So I don't know why you're clicking it didn't do it, but it was there for me.
Yeah. It only
You
allowed
could
me to
also-
increase the level of it.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh, you probably have your character sheet editing unlocked to edit. That's why it was letting you
Yep.
change the status of it. Yeah. Yeah, so you unburned all your tags last downtime. You did not heal yourself from this head whack that you got.
I don't remember getting head whacked.
That's just the sort of thing someone who whacked their head would say.
Yep.
That was
Of course.
that was when you were trying to make the potion and fell down and hit your head. And then Anthemos.
Oh yes.
Okay. Hard move. So let me.
I don't know why I bothered to roll.
Let's see. So you are there. You know, I could burn more tags. You know, I think mechanically it's gonna work as burning the tag. But what I think is Athemos didn't like this new concoction that you made, and he doesn't think that you're a very good secret friend.
Oh no.
Yeah.
First, you throw him in the pool.
I did throw him.
Now you
I did
poison him.
one through him.
Giving him bad drinks. Poor Athemos.
Poor friendless Anthemos.
He's a reptile. He doesn't have emotions.
You sound like my dad. Yeah. When we were kids, I used to like capture spiders and put them outside, like, and he would just, you know, squash it, and it was okay because it does let him a nervous system. He was very adamant. Yeah. Yes, it's reptiles, whatever. They don't have emotions. Doesn't have a nervous system. Okay. So Evie,
Yes.
have we have not gotten to you yet. Aiden went and
No, because I did a bunch of stuff for the downtime.
yes. And that was sort of catching up with the others too. So what are you doing now? You've been back together, and now everyone's breaking to go do some investigation of their own, or you know, spell casting and stuff.
I don't know. Evie's been doing a lot of investigation. I think she needs to go back to her shop and sort of tend to business.
Yeah.
She does still have a business to run.
She does.
And she's supposed to be investigating the 4-quadrant book, and yeah.
So you can go back and start looking into that too.
Yeah, I think that's what she's going to do.
Okay.
And I think, hold on one sec. Yes. So she has photographs of the 4-quadrant book.
Yes.
And with her new mythos, she has able to speak forgotten languages fluently. So I'm hoping she can read what's in the book.
Yeah.
To give her some clues for how to go about investigating it. It's a cookbook. Okay. Oh, sorry. So yeah, so I think that's what she's going to do. She's going to spend some time studying the photographs and reading the text and see what she can come up with.
Okay. Give me an investigate roll.
Let me investigate. I'm going to use my able to speak forgotten languages.
And Jonathan, while she's doing that, I noticed that your theme book, Bowl of Hygeia Relic, is due for a new power tag.
Ooh. Okay, I'll have to think on that.
I also want to use my identify dangerous knowledge
I will let you use that here. That
because I
is
think that's
appropriate.
applicable. It is only letting me select one tag at a time, though. Why is that?
Well, that's weird.
Yeah. I can either have identified dangerous knowledge or I can have able to speak.
Is it like unselecting the other one?
Yeah, like it's red, and then I select the other one, and then it's not red anymore.
Well, it should be yellow.
Oh, okay. I see that now. No,
Oh, okay.
go on. Okay. So I'm going to execute move. Waiting for MC approval.
Your migraines and hallucinations are going to come in here.
Okay.
Uh,
Confirm.
ooh.
Oh, and I forgot to look
11.
at. Oh, good. Even
Excellent.
with my hallucinations and migraines. Okay. So, yeah, I can't see the chat. Let me fix that. Give me just
You get
1
a
second.
clue. Just the one. You had +2, but -1 for the migraines.
Migraine. Yep. Attention gain. Do I have to mark something to gain attention?
It
No,
automatically
it
does it.
automatically does that for you, luckily.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get 1 clue. So, what does the subject matter of this book seem to be?
Okay. You have pictures of the quadrant with the Mercury symbol on it. So this section has to do with change. You're picking up Spiritus meus mercurio lavatur. My spirit is washed by quicksilver. This is a section on self, not growth, just more sort of a letting go. And as you read through this, and you're going through, you 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 know obviously know this Latin without thinking about it. That's part of your new character here.
Yeah.
Spiritus meus mercurio lavatur. You don't just know it though. You hear it, and that chills you to the bone.
Huh.
It's like it's bringing some sort of memory back that you didn't know you had, and it's unnerving. This is not good. But
She's going to need to get her hands on that book.
if only you knew someone who was a sneaky pickpocket who could break into places.
If only.
Yeah.
Sounds like a book that needs to be preemptively decirculated. It's interesting because actually that reminds me of one of the other mythos tags that I have on tap for her, which is for her to be able to hear the voices of previous owners.
Oh, yeah.
And so that kind of, she hasn't manifested that yet, but that's kind of what that is. So
Well, your expression theme book is due for an upgrade.
it's true.
So
I think I had that tagged for a different
yeah,
mythos tag though, or mythos, whatever it's
it's a
called,
theme book.
different theme book. Yeah, I'll have to look at my notes later.
Yeah.
Yes, that's no good.
Yeah, you hear this, and it's grating, because people were using it to like calm themselves down. Like my spirit is being washed by Quicksilver,
Mm,
but it does not feel that way to you.
okay.
No.
It does not feel calming.
No. I'm gonna give you a status here.
Creeped out.
Memories. Memories 1.
Cue song from Cats.
And I should also give Dr. Spanos one of those too. You remembered.
Oh no.
Being
Unnamed
bound.
status.
And it's memories with only one S, so you know it's not good. Okay, so everyone's been looking around and coming up with cool new leads. Elias is considering a new tattoo for himself. Let's meet back together, decide where we're gonna go next, and then geek out during the credits. So, do you check back in with each other via text? Call each other?
Probably via text, yeah.
Just copy Hana's before I can copy. I'm gonna have to type this up a lot. It's gonna get shorter each time.
Especially since it's T9 texting.
Yeah,
Tap,
the
tap,
message
tap, tap,
to
tap.
Elias is gonna be talked with Juan's friend Lucas. Found out that he was apparently dating a woman from the college, and then I think they may have broken up since or during when the whole him gone missing time happened. Not sure, but he's down about that as well. Might be an angle for us to look at that doesn't involve us going to the pool, but at the university. He also, one of his friends also seemed to say that he was spotted at some sort of underground or like some sort of big party or club or something, but he either has a fake ID or is some sort of underground party. And I got sent a message to J-Dog to ask him to look for potential raves or underground parties, so we might be able to run into him again there. Did not find anything about Candy. Shorter message to Evie is not going to be mentioning that. To Elias, it is going to be like, we should probably go to one of those parties if we find out about it. To Evie, not mentioning about us going to the party. But most of that recap, also not any lead on the Candy yet. Dr. Stranos, it's mostly just apparently he was. They think Juan was dating a student at the university. Might be an angle for us to look at. Didn't find angle on the Candy yet, but we'll still keep looking into it. I'm not telling my professor in my class that I'm looking to go to a rave.
She might want to go with you.
We're piecing this information out.
I think I might have an answer for how do you help assist or support one another with a mad scientist and wizard. Maybe the two of you can develop some sort of concoction that you can apply to your phones so that you can text all of each other easily.
So we can group chat.
And group chat without click, 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 clicking all of your letters.
I definitely can whip something up, I think. Actually, I'm going to scratch that. No, I can't. I believe in myself too much. I'm sorry. I get 4s and 5s. I can't do that.
No, that can be that can be your crew theme tag. For hey, how do you
Okay.
help support one another? We can just put that in there.
Magical group texting.
That.
Yeah.
Because it's the nebulous 90s, Hayden is not nervous that no one is responding and just continues on riding the bike. It's like,
yeah.
We'll hear back from people
Yeah,
eventually.
I got that message to my pager. I first have to go back to my office and get my phone.
God, I skipped over pagers. I had a friend with one, and I had her pager number, but I didn't have a cell phone, so I could call her from my home and page her to call my home phone. Oh, God.
That's basically what I used. I had a pager. We basically used it for when we were home and the phone was free from dial-up. That we we got 10 minutes and no one's on the computer. Time to call. I had a gay little one too. It played a 8-bit. It was Spice Girls and it played that song. What's the song? No, around the world. Oh, God, I can't remember the name of the song.
Spice up your life.
It played a Spice Girls theme in like an 8-bit. It
Spice
was
up your life.
adorable. Spice up your life, yes.
Oh my God.
It was neon green. I loved it.
Excellent. Okay. So people are group chatting, perhaps, and wrapping each other up. Anything you want to tell each other before we jump into Geek Out during the credits? The session end.
Nope.
Made snake potion. Made snake mad.
Okay,
I can't
then
remember if this is before emojis.
yes, that would be before I mean,
Well, there were still
before
asking smileys
before
and
Yeah, the
emoticons.
emoticons.
Yes, they were emoji.
emoticons.
Yeah. So, yeah, like colon hyphen close parentheses.
I'm gonna send one of those obnoxious ones where it's like a whole picture made out of like backslashes and
Yeah,
periods.
ASCII art.
Yeah.
A picture of a kitty.
Well, as you do that, everyone roll your special move session end.
I almost hit downtime. That's the wrong special move. It's like, not that one.
Okay. Great. So, Elias, what? Oh no, Dr. Spanos, you're up first, I think. So, how's it grown this session? What character had the most meaningful interaction with your character? Meaningful, not good necessarily, as we were reminded last week.
I actually don't think I have an answer to those first two questions. I think I only have an answer to the last one.
Yeah.
Which of your themes is under the most strain? That'd definitely be my sciencey one. That'd be breakthrough in medicine, not going well. Don't know what happens if that fades. kind of a core personality thing.
Yeah, so you don't have to have any sort of firm decision on what would happen if it fades, if it cracks. But what's something off the top of your head that might happen there, or what might replace it?
I'd lose my job.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That was the first thought. I'd lose my benzo.
That could be. Oh.
That benzo's grant money.
God. Oh, Elias, what do you think? How's the crew growing the session? Which character had the most meaningful interaction with you? Which of your themes is under the most stress?
This was a pretty good investigation. So we were all, might not have been together, but we were all working pretty good towards
divide and conquer.
Yep, working all the leads that we're finding. Didn't really interact with anybody this go around.
Yes, some group texts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that. I'll do this. Good.
Pretty much used all of my themes today, or all of my books. So far everything, there's nothing under strain at the moment.
Yeah, pretty well rounded. Okay, cool. What about Evie?
Well, I think the crew is growing in terms of working in complementary ways, not necessarily working together yet, but each of us supporting the others with knowledge that we found out that enables someone else to go off and continue on another tangent. So I think that's an improvement in our group. So I think that's how we've grown. I didn't really interact with any other characters this time around.
Which you liked?
Not gonna lie, Evie did like that. She feels like she got more done. But
She
uh,
did.
so which of my themes is under the most strain?
That's
Maybe
not
my
expression. That's growing.
yeah, the expression one is growing. Probably maybe mission
Keeping
because
dangerous knowledge out of the wrong hands.
yeah, keeping dangerous knowledge out of the wrong hands. Yeah, I'm not sure what will replace it necessarily yet.
Yeah.
I've got some ideas about her other theme books, but yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Yep.
Let's wrap up with Aiden.
I think, we actually came through and came up with some crew themes, so that helps us. How
Yeah.
are we working together? We decided we are a group. Hey, improvement. Which character did I have the most meaningful interaction with? Honestly, probably Elias. Of being like, hey, we're planning and we're gonna not involve the professor and the really professional book dealer for these side quests, right? Okay.
I forgot about that. So yeah.
So I'm gonna give a help point to Elias.
Can I go?
Yeah, sure. Totally.
I mean, if we're doing that, I kind of want to give a help point to Evie then, because she's doing the work of the whole group over there.
Like I did some
Uh,
pretty good.
Yeah, your tattoo shop was a good lead.
Yeah. So, Jonathan, it should be a character thing, not just like, "Hey, good job. Let me buff you." Uh, Aiden and
Yeah, I mean, I literally saw her. I didn't really see her today.
yeah, no,
Like
but
I
like texting and planning.
could give a hurt point to Dr. Spanos, but I'm not gonna.
I think
Uh,
Dr. Spano should get a hurt point every session.
Damn.
Wow, that's harsh.
I mean, I don't feel like it's misplaced though. I have to take that. For all the times you didn't give Aisha one.
It's
Uh,
funny because, Evie's been working with Dr. Spanos for a while doing research for her. And the more she gets to know Dr. Spanos, she's like, man, what am I doing?
I should have kept this at a professional level.
Yeah.
Just remember that university money, and you'll understand why you're doing it.
Yeah. Eventually she'll get there.
if I remember correctly, though, she paid you with muffins as a bonus.
She did in fact
Was it
she did in
cookies or
fact bring it.
muffins?
I think it was muffins and they were probably drugged.
They were muffins with drugs in them. Yes.
So,
Drugs to make you not worry about the sad things in your life. They were the same muffins I gave the orphans.
Sugar neutral.
Sugar neutral.
Spanos was experimenting with stevia before we had the brand name.
I mean, it's kind of her problem. She doesn't think that putting drugs in people is like a bad thing you're doing. She thinks that she's helping people.
Yeah.
I might need to get with J Dog now that I'm thinking about it. I'm a little closer to J Dog than I thought.
Here,
Hopefully,
drink this. It might help. It might not.
But when I first
I
met
wanna
J
know if
Dog,
it
I really
does.
thought we were like polar opposites on the spectrum, but I guess it's like looping around.
Yeah, I think it is. Well, hopefully Ari can make it back and we can complete that circle again. but that will be another week. So thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time. We will see you next week.
You
Play
know,
later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.